Welcome guys to the XBA. I'm going it alone today. There's no gold in this episode, so we're just going to slog through it and get back on track to getting some of these regular uploads going again. We have a bit of announcement to make. The announcement I teased last week. The XBA will be adding the top 3 players from the European League, or the Euro League, in next year's free agency class, guys. You guys notice we haven't had any free agents come over from the Euro League in the last couple of years. So while the XBA was doing its thing, these are the guys, the new faces on the block for the Euro League. Who these players are, and that's where you guys come in. You guys are going to help us create the players. We have their kind of a player profile. We have their first and last names, position, and we made a couple player DNA faces in the creative player mode for you guys to select from. So guys, check out the form. You guys see this on the screen here. Our player from Montenegro, he's age 26. This guy is like the best player right now in the EuroLeague, which will translate to about an 82 overall in the XBA. So he's going to be a very sought after free agent in this upcoming class. I'm thinking he's a big time scorer, you know, he's got some size to him. He can shoot the 3 ball. So our comp for him is Peja Stojakovic. Our Lithuanian player here, looking at Kyle Korver, bad defense. He's kind of an older player, but he can shoot the 3 ball very well. He's got international playing experience. And our player by way of Cameroon and France, age 25, big time defender, lots of wingspan. His comp is Marcus Camby or Bruce Bowen, depending on which position you guys vote for him to play. So you guys can see here kind of how the form looks like. You see the first names for our player from Montenegro. You guys get to decide his first name. It's either gonna be Roscoe, Zico, Vujan, or Mirko. His last name, you guys get to pick again, Strugar, Todorovic, Magosa, or Gojkovic. Position, small forward, power forward, and his face, you have 3 choices there for what this guy is gonna look like. So I think this will be a fun kind of curveball to throw into the series. And then you guys see so on and so forth, Lithuania and our French player, you guys will do the same there. Okay guys, just wanted to get that out of the way. Should be fun. Like, make sure you guys go vote, okay? You guys can decide the future of the league, who we're gonna bring into the league, who we're gonna create. So right now we have Kansas City and El Paso. The Stampede are stampeding up the Western Conference standings, I should say. So they are in fine form with Ja Morant back. He'd been hurt for a while. But right now we got El Paso getting up to a lead, and Taco Fall is going to stretch over Luka and get it to go. There's Gafford with a turnaround. Good shot there. Kansas City, I think that they are the favorites right now to get the 8 seed. They are currently out of the playoff picture, but with Morant and Doncic and Whiteside all healthy right now, they think that they're going to be the team to beat. Here's Luka for 3, and he'll make it. So if Kansas City does get in, I don't want to be the 1 or the 2 seed that has to play him. Let's just say that. If they get in, but that is the key question. El Paso finds themselves near the top of the Western Conference standings. They're having a great bounce back here after a season where they didn't do too much last year. It kind of fell apart down the stretch. And Kansas City off to a 9-0 run. They are expanding their lead with a 3 ball there, 38-23. Here's Morant. I think his foot was on the line, but they say 3 points. 41-23, 47-36. Now Luka again from downtown. They are just hammering the Peppers right now. James Harden's not happy. He's going to want to request a trade. But, you know, 68% from the field, I don't think that's sustainable numbers. So I think El Paso can get back in this one. We'll see. End of the third, though, and they're still down by double digits. 88-73 right now. Gafford's going to pick up a foul, pick up some more points. We get 92-76. Not a lot of highlights for the Peppers as Hassan Whiteside scores. 18-point deficit for El Paso. Moutier is going to lay one in. Inching closer if Kobe White can hit a 3 ball, and he does. Still down by 15. Now down by 9 with 2 minutes left to go. Kicks out to Hayward. Harden with the assist, and now the Peppers they got a prayer. It's going to be tough, but they're close. Gafford underneath. Gets another foul by Nikos with his 4th. So El Paso made a charge here in the last few minutes on a nice little run. Gafford's going to miss both, though, in a 6-point game. Wow. Oh, my. So Hayward will score, and guys, 4-point game, but Luka will put that in. Pepper's got to call timeout. 6 points right now. An easy miss there for Kobe White. And then Luka with a wide open 2. I think that one should probably do it. Up by 7, last gasp. Morant's going to put El Paso away. You got to respect what the Peppers did, though. They did make that a very close finish for a game where they were getting blown out by 18 a couple minutes into the fourth quarter. So, got to respect what the Peppers pulled off there. It was a worthwhile game. Hayward and Ayton were the leading scorers. Harden only with 15 in this one. Luka had 33 and Morant had 31. So that's what you like to see from a team like Kansas City, who are back. They are back at full strength. We're going to go to the Igloo here, guys. The Phoenix Monsters versus the Alaska Chill. I got the champs from year 1 versus the team where some guys in the comments I was reading said Phoenix gets no respect because the Monsters were one of the top seeds in the Western Conference this year. Right now, they find themselves down 9-0, 9-2 after the putback. Gilgeous-Alexander from 3. And right now, I can, Phoenix not going to pick up much respect from this game. 15-3. Adebayo misses an easy one underneath. Isaac is moving in and off the glass. So, wow, 17-3. 20-point game right now. Another rebound. Apollo Steele is going to beat Adebayo for the rebound, and Porter Jr. will score, make it, bad. There's 3-ball, though, for Phoenix. So they're back, under 15 points. They were down by 20 plus, so they made a little bit of a charge there at the end of the second. Obviously, half court, no good, but right now Phoenix is going to go into halftime down by 13. They're shooting 27% from the field. 5 blocks for Alaska, so they're playing good defensively as well. Booker, kind of off-kilter shot, gets it to within 10 points. Giannis with a jumper. He's been working on that jumper, but this time, he just cuts to the lane. It's obviously easier, a little higher percentage with the slam dunk. You know how it goes. Here's Middleton, and he's like, I'm just going to shoot the 3. It was just sitting right there for me. 59-50 now. 69-62. Gets the rattle to go. Here's Booker wide open. 3-ball's good. And Phoenix in striking distance, down by 5. Giannis just takes it to the house, though. He went coast to coast right there. Just ran it all the way down the court, and they let him in to get that easy dunk. And Simons is going to put them up. It's going to be up by 10 now. Booker's going to get fouled. He's going to pick up 2 more points. Adebayo finally gets one of those rebounds because he had gotten beaten a few times. Vanderbilt, uncontested, will score. Here's Isaac, a well-rounded player. He can play defense. He can hit those shots. Good asset for Alaska. 101-94 right now. That was Porter with a miss. Hartenstein, rebound, and a foul. Maybe just let him take the 2 points there. I don't know. 10-point game. Phoenix with a miss. Isaac with the rebound. That'll do it, guys. 114-100. Phoenix, not a great showing for the 1 seed here, but this could be a playoff preview. I mean, we know how competitive the XBA is. So 42 points for Giannis in this one with 13 rebounds. Wow. Adebayo was the leading scorer. Failed to get double-digit boards, though. Lonzo Ball, 12 assists. Another team here that we have not seen in a hot minute, the Wisconsin Bandits. So Embiid missed a few weeks with a foot injury, I believe. And then Boucher is out in this one as well. So Wisconsin is in that conversation. They're currently in the playoff field. I believe the 6 or 7 seed currently, and we'll have the standings update as well as the injury update at the end of the video. There's James Johnson called up from XBA to Des Moines, the Iowa Monks. Carmelo scores, makes a tie game. Here's Jaylen Brown. Got a pathway there. Kind of an awkward layup. Wisconsin takes the lead. Underneath, Gallinari. It's tipped up, and Jordan will score there. Tied game. We got a miss going the other way. DeAndre Jordan with the rebound. LeBron James will dish it to Landry Shamet, and the Fly Guys now in the lead here. Nearing the half, James Johnson. Let's see what he's got. And, wow, nice tied game. So it is 40-40 here. Both field goal percentages are under 40%. DeAndre Jordan already has 12 rebounds. Pretty impressive. Here's Brown against Shamet, and so far it looks like Jaylen Brown's winning that matchup inside. Here's Embiid with the rebound. Rozier, let's see if Rozier can take it. Ooh, he beat Cole Anthony. That was an easy one. there. Not a ton of defense applied. 50-48 right now. Chance to tie the game, though. Benji Adams was open near the corner. Inside the arc, though. Carolina now opening a lead up here. Up by 6. Wisconsin scores. Keeping it within 4. Oh, bad defense. Gallinari wide open. Did not have a good shooting game prior to that. Here's a block. Smilagic with it. Just gives it to Embiid, and maybe Smilagic should have pivoted towards the net there. Maybe he could have put that in. But, you know, when you got a player like Embiid, sometimes you just want him to do everything, right? 75-67. Cole Anthony banks it off the glass. Up by 10 now. We got a steal here for Covington. Easy? No. Blocked by DeAndre Jordan. Going the other way. Gallinari to Cole Anthony. Nice moves with the basketball, and he scores. You know how many moves he had to do to make that play happen for Anthony? That was nuts. Embiid keeping Wisconsin in the game, but it is slipping away here with a poor performance in the fourth quarter. LeBron, I think that might ice it, guys, and it looks like it will. Wisconsin doesn't crack 80 points in today's game, 92-78. The Fly Guys come out on top here as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. It's a tough matchup here for Wisconsin, but I mean, Carolina, with all those veterans, man, they are playing a good brand of basketball. I mean, you had to hand it to them there. I mean, Cole Anthony was your leading scorer, but when you got LeBron, Millsap, Gallinari, Jordan, Iguodala, Shumpert, I mean, these guys have all won in the pros, so this is what they were planning on. So, pretty good performance there. Now we are going to go here. I bet some guys, you might think this could be an XBA Finals matchup, possibly. Honolulu is killing it since their move from Dallas. They have that young core that's finally, everything's fallen into place. And then Columbus drafted super young in the XBA fantasy draft, and now it seems to be paying off as Columbus is near the top of the Eastern Conference standings. They look to be comfortably in the field, barring a major collapse like last year. So 22-18 right now. Isaiah Stewart is going to dunk that one in. 2-point game going the other way. It's going to be Winslow to Bertans. And White is going to foul him, and it's kind of a bad foul to put on Bertans right there. Kind of an awkward landing. Here's Orlando Champion hitting a 2-pointer right before the end of the first. We're going to move ahead here, nearing the end of the second quarter. Honolulu opening up a big lead. Isaiah Stewart going to convert on the alley-oop, though. We got a steal for RJ Barrett. He finds Hero and going to put them within single digits. All right. 61-53 after that bucket. So Honolulu, high scoring first half. Honolulu in charge, though. They're hitting 57% from the field. Zagarach with 12, and Colvin has 13 points. Only 4 assists. I mean, Colvin loves to shoot the basketball. That's something I've noticed about him. Kendrick Nunn with a dunk. Guys, close game here. We got a block going the other way. Good defensive play. That's Isaiah Stewart again. And then Barrett for 3. Guys, Columbus on top. They dominated that third quarter. Champion with a miss. Not a good shot selection there, maybe. That's a better one. Okay, that'll go. Champion's going to tie it up. 92-91 right now. We got a block. Zagarich going. Finds Bertans to Scotty Lewis. Scotty Lewis with the finger roll. 95-92. Barrett for the tie. Williamson. Zion had it. And they landed out of bounds. So it's going to be a turnover. Here's Fournier from way downtown. Justice Winslow showing some fight there to get the rebound. Rip tied up by 5. Zion, easy shot inside. 98-96 right now. Zion with the hook. No. But Harrell gets the rebound. Montrezl Harrell will score. Here's Jaren Jackson. Finds Nerlens Noel. And Noel gets his own miss. And scores. 3-point game. Trae Young. 2. No good. Zion gets the rebound. Zion's going to lead the charge here. Is he going to take it? Is he going to drive it? What's he going to do here? Here is Colvin. Bernard Colvin. Blocked. Blocked by Jaren Jackson. Fournier has it. Does a spin move. Maybe kill some time here, or is he just going to go for it? Jaren Jackson wants that bucket for the win. He's going to go to the line. Colvin's upset. He's distraught. 106-102. make it 107. Up by 5 now. Columbus probably going to have one crack at this. We'll see if they need a 3-ball here. Hero. No good. Rebound made by Barrett. And then Harrell underneath. 3 consecutive misses for Columbus. Nothing doing there. Zagrać going to go to the line, make his free throws like a pro. Last realistic shot there for Columbus, no good. Bembry with the rebound. 109 to 102. Honolulu is going to take it. And guys, I like the Riptide heading into the postseason. You guys see here, when we reach the end of this video, we are going to sim ahead to after the first week of April. We're going to have 6 or 7 games left to go. You guys will finally see kind of how we are heading into the home stretch here very shortly. But Honolulu is looking good. They're playing very strong down the stretch here. So the injury report as we head into the final 2 weeks of the season, Okafor and Nkolo are out for Chicago. That's a tough break for Chicago. They're a few games back right now. I don't know if they can overcome. Okafor is a bench player, but Nkolo hurts. Favors has been out, obviously. Dedmon's out. Boston's out of it. They don't care. Dwight Howard, the acquisition, California hoping that might have put them in a playoff chase mode. I don't think that's going to happen for California. Ricky Rubio out. That could be a big injury. Wisconsin, I think they need Boucher. Tobias Harris being hurt for the Neon, also a major injury. And the Washington Founders, you could argue, XBA might have to investigate. Washington might be tanking, guys, with Versace and Heald and Bassi on the injury list. I don't know what's going on, but we frown upon tanking in the XBA. I don't know. Phoenix has already clinched the playoff bid. Honolulu in second at 40 and 25. Got San Jose, St. Louis, El Paso, San Diego, Vegas, Alaska. But the big but here, New Orleans, LA, SoCal, and Kansas City. And maybe if you want to throw in Denver, who have been coming on strong here with 3 consecutive wins, the Summit are not completely dead yet. If they can finish really good in these last 6 games, they're 3.5 games out of 8th, though, and they're behind 4 other teams. So that's the problem. The Jacks, you see, they're 3 games ahead of Kansas City and SoCal. So I think the Jacks are pretty safe. San Diego, I don't know. San Diego, Vegas, and Alaska can lose it. I think that's the big thing there. Looking at the Eastern Conference, we got Carolina in first, Pittsburgh in second. Basket Hounds, I said they were comfortably in, 34 and 30. So they got a ways to fall if they don't at least play like 500 basketball. Baltimore is struggling really bad. This is not what I expected when they got Bledsoe. Wow. I think that's 7 consecutive losses. They were in a comfortable spot, and they have fallen down to the 8th seed. Still got plenty of time to turn it around with 6 games. Chicago is moving up. They've won 4 of 5 here. So Chicago, even without Nkolo, is making a bit of a push. Tampa Bay sitting at 30 and 34. Now they've lost 4 of 5. So the Draymond trade, make it 5 of 6. Draymond trade not working out too well. Philly was making a bit of a push here with a few wins in a row. They got pretty hot there, but they lost a couple, kind of broke the momentum there. And then Kentucky, guys. Kentucky is not doing very good. A couple mixed results here, but end of March was bad for the Colliers. They have not made that push to get in. The Night Owls were moving up, but they have since lost their last 3. I thought the Night Owls, they got on a bit of a hot streak. Maybe thought if they finished, they could have charged into the playoff mix, but losing those few games kind of eliminated their hopes, I would say. So the Bruisers, are only 1.5 game out. So I think they've got a chance. Kentucky 2 games out. Kentucky does need to pick up some wins. Good news for the Colliers is they've got a few games left to go on the rest of the league. So, man, it's a crowded Eastern Conference right now. And we are, like I said, we're in the last 2 weeks or so. Let's take a look here at the lottery odds. Washington, nothing new here. Washington, New York, Boston near the bottom. Although Montreal, Seattle, California, Houston, Kentucky, who actually that pick belongs to Denver now. So a couple teams that made the playoffs last year might be in a good spot for the lottery. And obviously we'll have more college basketball stuff coming in. Gold is working on that. That will do it for the episode here, guys. So we only got a couple games left. So hold on to your forces here. If you're a fan of Tampa Bay or New York or Los Angeles, Kansas City, these next couple weeks are going to define what happens moving forward into the playoffs. If you're in the playoffs already, I hope you hang on. I really do. But the CPU will determine that. So good luck, everybody. Good luck to all of your teams. That'll do it for this episode. So guys, make sure you tune in. I promised on Twitter that the end of the season will be before January 31st. So we should have 2 episodes left to go. And I promise you that they will be out before the end of the month. So 15 days, guys, before we know what the playoff field looks like. Leave a like if you like this thing. Let me see if I can do it right. As always, peace.